Today we will discuss about a P2P cycle, procurement to pay. How to do the testing in the SAP system? Let's do. Okay. So what were the first step in the P2P cycle? So identify the requirements. So let's assume that we have the requirement from the or stock requirement like material and quantity, plan, okay, and the delivery date, okay. So let's assume that let's create a PO. Let's create a PR first. Okay, ME51N. Okay, so the identify the requirement. Once we get all the requirement from the different departments. Okay, we'll create a purchase requisition based on their requirement. Either it might be cost center, or it might be for the stock purpose, or it might be for the production order, or it might be for the sales order. Okay, whatever it might be, it is a requirement from the we are getting from the different departments. So first we will create a purchase requisition. So in the purchase requisition, we'll maintain that. Okay, what are the materials which is required? First, what are the materials which is required? Okay, let's assume that I need the material. Suppose I need material which 10,000 quantity. Okay, and the plant is 1100. And the location is 0001. Okay, and the requisitioner is myself. So once you get the all the requirements, might be multiple materials or it's a single material. Okay. Okay. So once you create a requisition, purchase requisition number. Okay. So let's assume that I need some more materials also. Like we have 1,000 materials for this material. Okay. In the same plant, same store location. Okay. It's not maintained. Okay. Then we'll see that what are the materials we have. So in which transaction code we can see the list of all the materials which is maintained in the plant? What was the transaction code? What was the transaction code? MM60. MM60 we can see the report. In the report we can see that what are the materials which is created as of now for the plant. Sorry?
ఉన్నాయి కదా ZM1025 ZM1016 మెటీరియలిస్ట్.
No, I'm not getting you.
ఇంకో టూ టీ కోడ్స్ ఉన్నాయి కదా ZM1025 ZM1016 మెటీరియలిస్ట్.
So whatever the transaction which is started with Jet series, all these Jet series are the customized. So it might be it is all which is from your client. Okay, they are developed those reports. It's not standard reports. So whatever it is started with M, or it may be V, it might be KL, like that. Those are all standard. So whatever is saying ZMM05, it might be customized report which is created by your company, your client.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. Let's first we'll take the materials list. MM60 class 1 MM60 and enter the plant and what are the materials which is there. Let's see how many materials we have. Meanwhile, we'll create some material which we know. And let's see, we also created some materials, right? Let's see whether we can able to enter. Okay, so I have created two items for purchase requisition. Okay, so the first item which I need 10,000, and the second item which is I need 10,000 rupees. Okay, 10,000 quantity, sorry, 10,000 quantity. Okay, now I have this requirement, so I don't know who is the vendor. So what we can do, so there is a two cases in the P2P cycle. One is either vendor, okay, either vendor, okay, non-vendor, then you will be create PR and PO, and the process will be the same. Okay, PR, PO, GR, invoice. But if you don't know vendors, then how will proceed? Okay, don't know how to vendors unknown, okay, unknown vendors. Then what we'll do? You need to create a first PR number. First you create a requirement. Then after that you need to be find vendors from the uh, through RFQ quotations. From quotation you can find a vendor. So then what we'll do? We'll create a RFQ. Then we'll maintain the quotation from what we received from the vendor. Okay. Let's do first this one. Okay. So the first step is ME51 and purchase requisition. So I created purchase requisition. My requirement is these two materials. Okay, 10,000 quantity, 10,000 quantity. Now this is my requirement. So I don't know. Let's say I don't know who is the vendor. They're supplying. Okay. Now what I will do, I will create the RFQ, request for quotation. Okay, and I will send to multiple vendors who are supplying these goods. Okay, and I'm asking to send their quotation so that we will decide that whether we can go with that or not. Okay, so what was the transaction code for the RFQ creation? ME41. In ME41, we will create the RFQ. What do you mean by RFQ? Request for quotation. So we just requesting vendor to send the quotations to us. Okay. So now here you can see that request for quotation. Okay. RFQ type, it is standard one. Okay. Then language, which language you want to maintain. Okay. You can see here RFQ, and the language, which language you are want, and RFQ date when you are raising this request, and quotation deadline. So we can also drop a mail that okay boss, we will wait for the 2 days, 1 day, the time limit. So before that we have to send your quotation. Okay, if it is quotation deadline is reached, then we will not accept any quotation from the vendors. Okay, let's assume that it's today, it's tomorrow. Okay, and this RFQ number, and you can create with reference to purchase request number or outline agreement. So there is the two options which we have. Either you can create from purchase requisition or from outline agreement. So let's go with the purchase requisition. So enter the purchase request number here. This is my purchase request number which is I created just now. That purchase request number I'm entering. Okay, and there is a two items, right? You okay, if you want to create one RFQ, one item, then you can enter the item number, or if you want to both at one RFQ, you can leave it that. Okay. Now the purchase organization, which purchase organization and who will be the buyer group. Okay. Then if there is a tracking number, you can create a tracking number. So let's say my project tracking number is 1, 2, 3, 4, something. Okay. This is collector number is the tracking number. The purpose is okay, might be if you have the multiple tracking number, multiple projects at a time you are raising, you can track with this collector number and enter. Okay, if you want to enter the other details also you can enter. Okay, and now if you see that there are two items which I created in the PR. Okay, select. Okay, both you can select and click on the adapt details. Okay, now you can tracking number also is there. Okay, collector number and tracking number. Okay, and now you can see that if you want to mention that any item text which is like what we had a discussion last time. Okay, if you need any terms and conditions which you need to be informed that you can mention here. Okay, and if you, this is the cap which is header data. Okay, header data. Okay. So first you need to enter the delivery date. Okay, please enter the delivery date deadline before. Okay. So my delivery date is 16. Let's say 16. Why? Because so the deadline is quotation deadline is 15, right? So at least one day uh, prior to that the delivery date. So after deadline only we can expect that delivery date, right? So before that we cannot create, right? That is error. Okay, and so see here, if you see that down, the next date is 18/07/2022. So how the system is calculating these dates? Okay, so it will be checked at the calendar. Okay, especially for this plant. Okay, Saturday Sunday is holiday. Then the system will expect that okay, tomorrow you will not get any stock. Why? Because tomorrow is planned holiday, so you can expect this stock on Monday. Okay, this is plant calendar. Okay, and enter. Now this is the item details. Now you need to enter that to whom I need to send. So we have multiple vendors, right, in the society. I said, right, we currently we don't know who is the best vendor, but we know that who are supplying the goods. So if suppose if this is a milk packet, I know that Dodla Dairy they are supplying, Jersey Dairy they are supplying, Trimla Dairy they are supplying, Visaga Dairy they are supplying, Vijay Dairy they are supplying. Like I know that there are so many vendors they are supplying. So you can click on this delivery address, vendor address here. Okay, here you can mention that who will be the your vendor. Okay, so uh, let's say we create a few vendors, right? Let's take a few vendors from here. Did you remember that what are the vendors we created? So we'll take randomly uh, from the report. What was the transaction code? Standard transaction code to see the vendors list. MKVZ. Okay. Now in this 1000 purchase organization, whoever the vendors are there, I'm just checking those vendors list here. MKVZ. Okay, so I can see here there are so many vendors which is created. Okay, we can take it up randomly and we can we'll create the RFQs. Okay. So just quickly, I'm just creating again. It's taking long time. Okay, so as discussed with you, so I can put that 15. Tomorrow is my last deadline, and I can copy this one. My purchase request number. I am just under my purchase request number and the collector number. Okay, might be project. You can enter whatever the collector number it is. Okay, and I'm just selecting both and adapt the details. So it will be capturing from the purchase requisition and the delivery dates we can calculate. So as I said that should be more than the current deadline, quotation deadline. Okay. and the next day is next working day is 18/07. So we can expect on 18/07. Now I'm just clicking on that vendor address. I'm just sending this quotation to request this quotation to vendor. So now I enter the to and save. So the first RFQ quotation which is going to vendor 2. Okay, so this is no message record means it is a output determination. So the output determination which is not properly configured here, so that's why it is showing that message. So that's okay. We can avoid this one. Now the RFQ we are sending to vendor 2. Okay. Now the RFQ number which is created here, you can see that RFQ number is which is sent to vendor 2. Now again I'm just entering the tree. Okay. Now again I'm sending to the same RFQ number request for quotation we are sending to different one. So each and every vendor it will be created different RFQ numbers. So you can track tomorrow. Okay, this is RFQ number which I sent to this vendor. Okay, so 60, 59, 60, 61 it is created. Now I'm just entering one more which is 6. Okay. And again I'm sending 7. So like we are sending this request for quotation to different multiple vendors. I'm requesting them to sending the quotations with a price. Okay. Now I have created how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 vendors I have sent as of now. Okay. Now okay. So if you have the request for numbers, you can see uh, the report MA4N. Okay, this is the report MA4N. You can see the RFQs, whatever it is created. Okay. So if you have all the list RFQ numbers and everything, you can enter here. Okay. Or date also you can create date, document type, scope of list. So document date, let's create. So we have created today, right? So let's enter the today date. So these reports are very helpful. Okay. So I have created different RFQs 59, 60, 61, 62, 63. So the vendors like 2, 3, 4, 6, 7. Right? These are the 2, 3, 4, 6, 7 are the vendors which I created a RFQ. Okay. So as of now, we didn't get any quotation from the vendor. Okay. Now the price it will be show you 0. Why? Because I didn't get any information on price as of now. We requested from the vendor to send the quotations. With quotation is nothing but like its price. Okay, we are asking that. Okay, when you can supply and how you can supply and what price you can supply. Now let's assume that okay we got the price. We got the price. Okay, from each and every vendor. So we need to maintain those quotations here. Okay. So maintain quotation. Okay. So let's first we'll create for the RFQ 1. Okay. Request for quotation 59. So what was the transaction code to maintain quotation? ME 47. Okay. And now I my first one is 59. Okay. My first RFQ is 59. Okay, let's assume that this he sent my quotation. Okay, with the price and everything, every details he sent. So let's fill that the price details here. Okay. Now let's assume that we got the price from this vendor. Okay. Let's assume that he is saying that okay some 100 rupees, 200 rupees, 300 rupees. So you can fill here by clicking on the item conditions. So select the line and click on the item conditions. Okay. Now let's assume that okay, I got a price from this guy 100 rupees. Simply I'm going to put 100 rupees and okay, and I have the freight. He said that freight charges will be applicable, which is like the value fixed value. How much? 100 rupees. Okay, and he said freight charges also applicable, and there is no discount. Okay, so. 100 rupees is the cost and freight cost is the 1%. So 100 rupees. Okay, then okay, then it's okay. Then okay. Now again I'm going to for the second one. Okay. Then for second one I'm just maintaining the prices here. Okay. This is the semi-finished goods. Let's assume that they're charging 1,000 rupees and they're charging that freight charges as well with percentage. Okay, this is the product they're charging 10 percentage and total amount 10 percentage. Okay, now I can save this one first. Now I have maintained the RFQ for 59. Now I need to maintain for 60, 61, 62, 63. Okay, so let's go to 60. Similarly, I'm just opening one similar screens. Okay, we'll maintain at a time for the 61 also, 62. Okay, ME47 and ME47 will maintain the for 61. So 15 is done, 62. I need to maintain 62. Okay, let's maintain the 62. Okay, let's assume that okay, again for this one 150 rupees, and there is no freight cost. Okay, and now let's go to the next one, and this is for the let's say that 900 rupees, and there will be some freight charges which is 20%. Per quantity also you can divide. Okay, either percentage or quantity or anything you can. Okay, so just 10 rupees I'm just adding here and save here. Now 62 is done. Now let's go to the 63. Now we'll maintain 60 as well here. Now select these lines and click on the conditions. We'll maintain the prices here. Let's assume that this is 120 rupees. Okay, and there is no freight charges cost. And maybe you can give the discount also. Okay, so let's this is a 1020, and there is no discount and freight from the this vendor. Okay, this 60. So we maintain 60 and 62. Now we'll go for the 61. So how many vendors we are maintaining as of now? 63, right? So we just 63 also we need to maintain. So I'm just maintaining for 63 as well. Now click on this one. Now let's assume that 110 rupees, and discount will be the let's say we'll add discount here. Some percentage like he is providing discount for this product. Okay, let's say discount we can enter the group discount and do discount percentage on net value and gross. So just assume that 10% is the discount. And this is also we also maintaining discount for this, and will maintain on net which is like 10%. The price will be the how much 1110. Let's say so that. Okay, so now 63 also we maintain. I thought let's see. That we have to do it. See here, after we maintain the price, okay, it will display here what price you maintain for this one. Okay, in the quotation. So we didn't maintain for the 61 as of now. We need to maintain 61, and other I think others which is maintained. If you can see that the net price how much it is there which is maintained. Okay, and those values here it is display. So let's maintain for the 61 also. Okay. Okay, now maintain for the 61 as well, and select this one, and the price, what is the price which is 61? Let's assume that, okay, they are providing this is 90 rupees, and there will be the 1% freight cost, 10% freight cost. He is charging 10% freight cost, and just think that he is also providing that discount. So freight value also it is there, and discount also it is there. By looking into the price, might be 90 rupees only, but he's charging 10% of the freight charges, but again he is providing 10% discount. So mostly it might be the same. It might be the same. The cost will be 90 around, right? And now for this one again, 1,000 rupees. Okay, and there is no freight cost here, and the discount will be the, I can put the constant value also, 1,000 rupees. Okay, I can put the constant value 1,000 rupees discount. Okay, now so as of now we maintain all quotations. As of now we maintain quotations from the different vendors what we received from the vendors, the quotations which we maintain for this purchase requisition, the requirement. Okay, now you can see here the prices here. First quotation we maintain 100 rupees, and item 10 and item 20 it is 1,000 rupees, and here the quotation 60 the price is 120 rupees. Okay, but again the second item is 1,020 rupees here. Okay, and here 81 rupees and triple line. So let's see how the system will calculate these all by comparison. So now the step is we maintain the as of now we maintain the purchase requisition, we maintain the RFQ, we maintain the quotation. Right now what we need to do, so now I have only 5 quotations. Manually also I can do it, but in case if we have 10, 20, 30 quotations, if we have, how we can compare all these things? It's very difficult, right? Why? Because there are so many price components like freight, discount charges, surcharges. Okay, there are so many it is there. So there will be a transaction code price comparison. The system will compare all the prices, what you entered, the freight components, everything, and it will give the best vendor. Okay, so it will show you that what is the best vendor, it will display. Okay, so what is the transaction code for this one? ME49. So ME49 is a transaction code. You can compare all the prices. Okay, now let's go to ME49. Okay, and if you have a quotation numbers, you can enter the quotation numbers, or if you have to collect RFQ number, you can enter the collector RFQ number. Collector RFQ number is nothing but like a we enter, right, tracking number, those which is collector numbers. So this is the purpose. So instead of I'm entering the multiple quotation number, I can enter the collector RFQ number. That collector RFQ number will give the all the quotation list. Okay. So let's see what we maintain in the quotations. The quotation, what is the collector number which I maintain? Let's see. So in header level, if you see that this is the collector number which I maintain for the all the quotations, right? Is that I maintain for all the quotations, right? So collector number will be helpful to capture all the quotations for this. Okay, it is very helpful that instead of entering all the quotation number, I can enter. And now in the price calculation, that means when we are just asking to the system, please consider all the freight charges, discounts, and everything. Okay, and provide that the best vendor whatever it is there. Okay, just executing that. So I didn't enter all the quotation numbers, right? But the system is automatically taking based on the collector number. Okay. Now see 59, 60, 61, 62, 63. Now it is giving that the rankings here based on the prices what you entered and the discounts, surcharges, all it is calculated, and it is giving that what were the best price here. Okay. See here the rank 1. And this is the first second item number 2 and item number 1. Item number 2, it is suggesting that go with the vendor 6. Sorry, vendor 6, right? And it is giving that okay, you will get best quotation from the for the item number 2. This is the best vendor, okay. And if we go to the first item 100, then you can, it is proposing that you can go with the vendor 4. Okay, it is giving that each and item level what were the quotation, what were the best vendor. But overall, if we want to proceed with one vendor, then you can go with this one, vendor 1. Okay, so vendor 6. Okay, that is your best vendor. Has your average PO value might be reduced comparing to other purchase equations. Right? Clear? So like it will be proposed that it will be proposed that all the informations. Okay. Now what you can do? Okay, let's go. I don't want to go with this vendor. Let's say this price is too high. I don't want to go with this vendor. So what we will do? Just click on that and click on the quotation here. Okay, and you can select here rejection. There is a rejection button is there. Okay, you can select this one and save. That means you are rejecting this quotation. Okay, so 59 I rejected. Okay, now 59 I rejected. Now 60. So do you want to go with 60? No, I don't want to go with 60. Then what I'm doing, I'm just rejecting this vendor again. Okay. Now again for the third one, again we have to go with the quotations and the same procedure for rejection. Okay, and again for the 61, again you are going to like the same way and selecting and rejecting. So what are the quotations which is we received? Okay, we are rejecting because of the price is high. Okay, now coming to this vendor, okay, I can use this quotation. I can use this quotation, okay, for furtherly create the purchase order. Okay, now the system is selected that okay, this is the best vendor. Go ahead and go ahead, create the purchase order and follow up that vendor. Okay, so here output determination. If output determination is there, you can take the printout also. Okay, here they didn't maintain, right? So that's why. So I think we already had a discussion on this output, right? Last time. Did you remember that? Anyone who remember this one? Last time I have shown that how to take the printout, right? So here also, in case if it is not maintained in the condition record, you can enter the manually. And if you selected the immediately, what it will be happen? Once you save this one, it will automatically go to output. Output will be generated automatically. Okay. If you selected that symbol tree, okay. Last time we went to transaction code ME9F and select that and we processed, right? The spool request level. So that is the process. And if you selected the jobs, there will be keep on running the jobs. The job will trigger all the outputs. Okay. Jobs we'll discuss later. Okay. At the end of the sections. Okay. Now I'm saving this one. Okay, so RFQ we maintain now. Okay, and if you want to see any, let's go to, this is the best vendor. Okay, this is the best quotation. What I'm just thinking that this is the best quotation. Okay, now let's see what is the prices here maintained. Okay, and okay, now I'm 42. And if you need any information here, you can see here. Okay, and you can check any address details if you want, and if you messages also you can see here. We already configured, right? This It is automatically successfully processed. How it is successfully processed? Because we selected the here 4 option, right? So that means it is successfully generated. In case if any problem, if you didn't find that printout, do you want to repeat the output? You can repeat the output also. You can just click on this one and repeat and save. Then again it will be you will get the output again. Clear? Clear? So as of now, any doubts here?
Yes,
Right?
sir.
As of now, any
Uh,
doubts? So as of now, what we did, we created a requirement first. What are the requirements we have? We created a requirement. Then I have created RFQs and I have sent these RFQs to multiple vendors. Then I received that multiple quotations from the vendors, and they provided that prices and discounts, surcharges, freight, everything, and that we maintain. Then the system is compared all the prices and it is giving them the best vendor, who is the best vendor. And then I just send that, okay, whatever it is rejected, we rejected that. And whatever we are accepting, I just proceeding for the PO creation. Clear?
no, you take one collective member, you created or manually you take?
Collective number is just reference number.
Okay.
You can enter the A, B, C, D, or you can enter 1, 2, 3, 4, or you can enter whatever might be. That is collective number. Okay. Generally, how it will be like if you are going to biggest projects. Okay. Projects have the one identification number. Maybe your requirement have the one identification number. Okay. In the real time, okay, you will be have the tracking number or a collective number. That collective number will be provided by a requirement number. So suppose let's say I am starting new project. Okay, my new project number is this is the my new project number. So whatever I'm buying the stock from this project, I'm just using this project as a my collector number. It's like a
Okay.
just reference number. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Oh, clear.
For tracking purpose. Why? Because might be 1,000 quotations you are getting. You don't know how many quotations it is there. Okay, right. So those cases we can enter the collector number. From the collector number, the system will pick the all the quotations number which is maintained. Right. So anything which is anything you want to discuss?
No.
Okay. Now let's see. Again, I'm just going to quotation, and this 62 is the my best vendor. Okay, and I can see here if there is any release strategy there, you can use the release strategy. So might be we don't have any release strategy for this one. We didn't configure that. So it is not asking any approvals. Okay. And the collector number, quotation deadlines, and date and all. And your reference and our reference is nothing but like a okay. You can contact to my you can contact to this person in my company, and there you can contact to this person like that. So this is just like salesperson telephone number where reference data to whom I need to contact and to whom I need to go ahead like that. Okay. And partner, what were the partners we define here? Here you can see that in the partners. In the RFQ, we maintain the partners, right? This is partner for this, I think 7, right? 6 or 7 vendor. Right? Now we'll create the PO. Let's create the PO first. Okay. So before that, when I know the vendor, what I did, I create a purchase equation, I create a PO with reference to purchase equation. But now I don't know vendor. That's why I created the purchase equation. Then I created the RFQs. This is like a bidding process. Okay, I just send this RFQ to multiple vendors and requesting them to send the quotation back. So we receive the quotations, prices, everything. Then we compare that. Okay, we finally selected one vendor. So now I'm creating PO by using this quotation number. So here the reference document number is quotation. Before that, if the vendor is knows, then that is the purchase requisition or contract or scheduling agreements. Okay. Now you can see here we can create purchase order with reference of purchase requisition, with reference of outline agreements, with to contract, central contract, or with reference to RFQ. Now we are creating with reference to purchase document also. Okay, these are the many ways we can create the purchase order with reference. Okay, now I have the quotation number, so I'm just entering the quotation number here, 62. And the line item number is 10 here, and the line item number is 20 here, and quotation number. Enter. Now, whatever the quotations in the quotation, we maintain the vendor or price or the material number and the delivery dates, whatever it is maintained, all it will be captured automatically. See here, it is captured the material number and how much quantity and what prices you are accepted and which plant, store locations. Okay, and all details will be displayed here. Okay, who is the requisitioner? Okay, and what is the requisition number, purchase requisition number, what is the reference number which is created. Okay, if any info record numbers are there, it will become. Okay, and this is the RFQ number. Clear? Clear? Now you can see also, you can see in the conditions tab, okay, what are the price components you maintain. Okay, if you maintain any discounts, surcharges, freight charges, anything which is there, it will be displayed here. The condition tab, it will be displayed. Okay. So here you can see that 900 rupees you maintain and 10 rupees, okay, per quantity, and each quantity has a 10 rupees. So that means total value is to 1 lakh rupees. Okay. So 10,000 quantity, 10,000 quantity, each quantity 10 rupees they maintain. So that value 1 lakh rupees. So this is the way we can see the price and the comparison, everything when the vendor is unknown, the process. Okay. So apart from that, the process will be there. Same. Once you create the purchase order, creating the PO output and sending them and get the confirmations and GR invoice, all it is the same process. Right. So in this P2P cycle now, in this P2P cycle, as of now, we created PRP, RFQ quotation price comparison. Now we are creating PO, ME21 and the purchase order creation. Order creation. So PO is created now. Okay. So what was the next step? PO, after PO, what was the next step? Assume that, okay, vendor he sent prices. Okay, he sent a quantity. Okay, we will receive the quantity, then we can do the goods receipt. Goods receipt with MIGO. Okay, so let's go to MIGO. And before that, we need to check the release strategy. If there is a release strategy is there, okay, you need to approve. So for this, there is no release strategy. It's okay. Okay. Now go to MIGO, do GR. If there is a release strategy there, then the system will not accept to do the GR. Why? Because it is not approved as of now. And even you cannot take the output. It will not generate output if there is a release strategy until it is approved. Okay. Now go to MIGO and do the goods receipt. Okay. Now goods receipt purchase order selected and enter the PO number. Enter enter, then you'll be get two. It will give the how many items it is there in the PO. It will display here. Okay. So now two items which is selected, which we it will give the details of the what are the items which is there in the PO, how much quantity you ordered, but still you need to verify that okay whether you received a complete quantity or not. Suppose you ordered 10,000, but you received only 100, then you can enter that okay I received only 100 quantity. I'm just entering here. Okay, so check all the items, okay, and check all the details and which location you want to get this stock and what is the purchase order number and who is the vendor. Okay, if anything batch is there, you can enter the batch number. All this information once you enter, okay, then select the item. Okay, okay, this item is okay. Now then next go to second item. Okay, for the second item again 10,000 quantity. So in 10,000 did you receive the 10,000 quantity? Suppose I didn't receive 10,000 quantity, I received that okay 1,000 quantity. Okay, then I can put that 1,000 quantity here. And okay, check that material number. Okay, I received this material correct. And check that quantity. Yeah, I can check it where. Okay, which location you need to capture. Okay, this is correct. Okay, and purchase order. Okay, and partner. Okay, if there is any other store location, if you want to keep the stock, you can keep the stock. Okay, and select item. Okay, and check that when you got the stock, okay, when you're posting document that is nothing but like when you are posting this document and posting that is when you got the stock, okay, or okay when you receive the goods and you can enter the bill of lading number, delivery note number, okay, text details, grgi slip. So these details will send by vendor. Okay, this is text purpose only. Okay, and you can see that who is the vendor. Okay, and also you can generate the outputs also here, individual slips and collective slip. This is the output determination. Okay, and now check after you validated all and you entered the information, all the information, then click on check. Okay, and this is the related to posting period. Okay, so this posting period is nothing but like a we need to be open the current month and closing the old period. So currently it is allowing only 2015 5 2004. Okay, that means from 2015 from 2015 to now. Okay, no one is doing any practice on thousand company codes. So what we'll do first, we'll change the posting. So what do you mean by this one? Anyone knows? Posting only possible to period. That means, okay, in the SAP, what it will be happen? You need to be opened if you want to post any stock. Okay, if you want to post any value, you need to open the current period. Okay, or you need to be change the date. Okay, so here it is see that uh, May 2015 it is open. That means you can post the stock only in the month of May 2015. You cannot post in the current month. If you want to post the current month, what you need to do? You need to change the periods. So this is very important here. Posting periods. Okay, it is a regular transaction for everyone. Okay. So what you need to do? You need to go to MMPV. Go to MMPV. Okay, enter your company code. Okay, and you need to enter the period here. Okay, which period it is open as of now? As of now, which period it is open? It is 2015 05. Now what you need to do? Now you need to open 06 2015. That means every month you need to open. Month by month you need to open. Now I'm just opening this one 2016, enter. So till 2022 July, you need to open. So you cannot change at a time from directly from 2015 to 2022. You should do each and every month. That means 6, 7, 8, 9. So 1 month you open and close. So now if you see that 2015-05, right? Now if I click on check button, it will show you 06. Now it is open 06. Now again I'm just go back and change that from 06 to 07. So, okay. If no one using from long time the same company code, you will get this problem, but it's okay. We can do it. Okay, now 06, now I open the 07. That means July month it is open, 2015. Now July month 2015 it is open. Again I have to do for the 8 month. So like you need to do each and every month. Okay, you need to do each and every month you need to do till 2022 July. Okay, now I open 05, 06, 07. Okay, so like you need to do for the all the months, how many months is there? Now 2018. So you need to do 09, 10, 11, 12, again 2016, 01, 02, like 12 months, again 2017, 12 months, 2018, 12 months, 2019, 12 months, like you need to open and close. Okay, so it is very difficult to change right now. So I'm trying to do in the table level, but in the real time you should not do this one. Okay, you should not change this directly in the table level. That was fraud. Okay, so you need to do step by step in MMPV. Okay, and check that what is the posting period it is open. But now there are so many months, right? 12 means it is 4, 5, 6 years. 6 years, 6 into 12, 72. So like you are 72 times you have to run. Okay, so it will be take long time, right? So what I'm doing, I'm just trying to change from the table level. Okay, I'm trying to capture at a time. Okay, so now the 1000 month. So this is the table to check that what is the posting periods it is open current month. Okay, so let's see what is the current month which is open. Okay, this is 2015 8 it is open. Now my requirement is 2022 July. Current month is July, right? So 07, 2022 07. So let's go to change this one. But anyway, real time you do, will not be have the access to do this one. Okay, even table access will not be there. Okay, so it is a practice hour so that we are changing this one. But real time you should not do this one. Okay. So any doubts still here? And in the debugging, I'm changing this one. Okay. Let's see how we can do. Okay. So you will not understand this one. How this is the in the debugging. Abapper will do the coding, right? Here they will do the coding. Okay, in the program level. So what I'm trying. So by doing manually work, it is too complicated, right? What I'm just trying to change in the code level. I'm just editing the existing data. Okay, now. Okay. Now it is in the show mode. That means display mode. Now what I'm just changing to edit. Okay. Now I'm just. Okay, now I can edit directly table entry. Okay. So now I need 07, right? 07 2022 and 2022 06 previous period. Okay, and 2019 2021. Okay, that's all. I'm just changing that. Okay. Now, if I see that my entries here, okay, that's 69. The current month period is open. So actually, in the real time, you need to do manually, but here there are so many months I need to open, so it will be take time, right? So I don't want to waste the time. I'm just changing directly in the 2021, 2022, July and 2022. Okay, now it is open, right? Now I can post in the current month. The stock I can post in the current month. So go to PO and enter the PO number now. Okay, now enter PO number. Check all the stock and how much stock which you received, how much you received. Let's say we assume that 100 stock, right? And again, for the second line item, again, you need to check that all the parameters, material, quantity, which location it is receiving, okay, all the stocks, how much stock you received. So assume that we received only 1000 here. Okay, now select item, okay. Okay, now check. So I opened periods till this month, right? 07 2022. Okay. Now it will be try to post the other parameters. So while doing MIGO goods to shape, the system will check the all the settings, finance side, side, all the settings which is perfectly maintained or not, and GL accounts also it will be checked. If everything it is good, then it will give the successful message. Okay. Now this is self life. So for the second material, which they maintain the shelf life, so you need to maintain the when it will be expired. Okay, the second line item. Let's go to second line item and maintain the expiry date. So date of manufacturing when it is happening. Let's assume that it is happening today. The date of manufacturing. Okay, and click on check. Click on check and okay and. Enter the shelf life, date of manufacturing I entered, when it will be expired. So let's assume that it is expiring that after 10 days or 20 days or 15 days. Okay, let's assume that it is expiring that 1 month after. The product will be expired after one month. Okay, click and check. Okay, now shortfall of 54 days against the remaining shelf life. Okay, okay, so let's change to 23. So let's share to 22. Okay, now everything is good. Okay, there is no error messages. And here if you see that messages, it is displaying that, okay, you ordered actually 10,000, but you received only 100, and that means remaining 9,900 is balance here, defective stock. So you received only very less stock. Okay, so uncheck and post. Now while posting, while posting, if you get any error message, then it is a problem from the finance side. Okay, they have to maintain a number ranges here. So we'll be maintaining number ranges here. So which number will I need to maintain? 1000 company code. This is 1000 company code. Okay. Okay. Maintain the number ranges. What is the number range interval? 27. 20. I need to maintain for the 27. Let's go to 27 interval. Where is the 27? There is not 27. Okay. Yeah, it's overlapping. Okay. So then we'll take free interval. Fourteen, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21 is not there. Okay. 19, 21. So what was the interval which is missing here? 27. Interval 27 does not exist. So I'm just maintaining 27, 2022, 2022, and so I will just copy from first. We'll copy first. Then I will maintain the 27 and 2022. So why still it is showing into overlaps? There is somewhere it is overlapping. Okay, I didn't change. Okay, sorry. Let me try again. I need to change this. Okay, 27 and 2022 and 21. I just want to maintain 21 here. Okay, I forgot to maintain. Okay, 21. Interval already exists. Okay, which is I maintained earlier. Let's remove that one first. Here 1,000 intervals and check the interval 27, whether it is there or not there. So it is not there. I think. Okay, it's not there. Just adding here. So 27, 2022, 1. Okay, now save. Now we'll try again. We'll post again. Okay, 27 is not maintained. It's maintained, right? Okay. Sometimes what will be happen? You need to go back and come forward. Let's try again. Okay, if it is not happening, then we'll go back and we'll come. Again, we'll post. Sometimes it will be post directly, but sometimes it will be get error. Okay. So if it is posted now, my Geo goods is shipped also completed. Okay, we received the stock. So it is trying to post. Let's see if we get any error message or not. If it is successfully posted, that's okay. If it is not successful posted, then we need to check that error message and we need to post. I think server is not good. This guy is thinking it's not regular server. He's not. He's always refreshing the server. So what will be happen when it is refreshing and resetting all the settings? What will be happen? All the whatever the data which is created, all it will be deleted. And again, we need to do for from first onwards. And again, we need to configure all the finance related and some different related. But if we get keep on errors, that is good. Why? Because you will understand that okay, what are the issues you are facing and how you are solving those issues in the real time. So you will get these all information. So better always uh, pray to God to get the errors only, so that you can do more analysis of why we get this error message and how we can sort it out and the real time how it will be works. You will be understand. If it is not getting any error message and it is going smoothly, then okay. One time I will do practice and I will stop that practice. If I get any error message, then keep on having trying to that will learn something new. So better always get some error message is good idea, good thing.
రిలీజ్ ఆటోమేటిక్ క్రియేషన్ అవ్వలేదన్న ఎర్రర్స్ వస్తున్నాయి.
లేదా చూద్దాం లేకుండా చూద్దాం.
అది ఏమొస్తుందో అర్థం కావట్లేదు.
అయిపోయిందో చూద్దాం. జస్ట్ విల్ ట్రై.
ఓకే
పోస్ట్ అయిన తర్వాత సర్వర్ ఇంత స్లోగా ఉంటే ఎప్పుడు అవుతుంది. నేను వేరే వాళ్ళని అడిగా యాక్చువల్ సర్వరు ఒకసారి ఫ్రీ సర్వర్ డెమో సర్వర్ రా ఒకసారి ట్రై చేస్తాను వర్క్ అవుతుంది.
ఓకే
ట్రై చేద్దాం అదేనా. Okay, so it is posted. Okay, we maintained all the number ranges. So now we'll go to display here. I can see that what are the stock which is posted and how much stock which is posted, accounting interest, all we can see here. Okay, so go to display document. Okay. How much you paid for this?
1000.
Okay, so now see here, we ordered 10,000, but we received only 100. Okay, the remaining balance also it is there. Okay, so GR quantity we did only 100 quantity. Okay, and the second line item also it is same. Okay, and the amount in the local currency it will be displayed here. Okay, and the accounting entries here in the top. Go to document info, click on FI document. Okay, so we after posting from our end point of view, after posting the GR document, the information whatever it is posted, the value of the stock and what is the remaining balance we need to pay, okay, to vendors, and how much GRIR clearing account, those everything it will be posted in the FI document level. Okay, so in the FI document again there is a separate number with the document number will be created. That is for the finance purpose. Okay, and the finance people they will check that okay this stock this GL account something some value which is updated, that means okay some posting happened, that means some GR it is happened. Okay, so like here you can see that accounting document, the accounting document level you can see that okay what value it is posted, okay, how much value it is posted, which GL account it is posted. Okay, so in the metal master record valuation class, we are assigned valuation class, right? For this valuation class, in the configuration, there is a GL account we are assigned. So, based on those settings, the system will capture the stock value and it will be posted in the GL account. So, you can see here, this is the one GL account, and this is the for one item, this is the one item. Three entries here, and the second item this is the one item. Okay, so it depends on that. Freight also it is there, freight clearing account is there, and there is a freight difference is there, something of price difference is there. So many the GL accounts which is GL account which is posted. So we'll talk this when we're talking about the automatic account automation. Okay, and now let's understand that how to post a GR first. Okay. Now we posted the GR. Now what we need to do, the next step is invoice verification. So now we receive the stock, right? We received the stock and we posted the GR. Now we need to post the invoice from our side, and we okay the invoice will be received from the vendor. We need to verify. Okay, this stock we received. Okay, this stock we verified. Okay, we can proceed for the payment. So what is the transaction code? So now GR is completed, right? Now we need to do invoice verification. Okay, now invoice verification, enter the PO number. Sorry, PO number, what is the PO number? I need to get PO number first.
45.
So till you get the practice, initially you'll be have some confusion how to do, and more practice you need to do. Okay, if you lose your practice, then obviously there are so many practice we need to do. Okay, that will be the uh, very large complicated process. So please do everyday practice and don't lose your hopes. Okay, do more practice. Now, why it is happening? This we'll change the server first. Like okay, now PO, enter the PO number, and when you want to post this invoice, when you received, when you want to post in the recipe, so that you can enter the dates here. Okay, and the reference number, any reference number you can enter any reference number which might be you are receiving from okay vendor also, sometimes the reference number, maybe the vendor invoice slip number, those. Okay, again now there is a number ranges which is missing, so I need to again maintain number ranges. So let's maintain number ranges for 51 here. The number range interval is 51 here. So 51, for the 51, I need to maintain a number range interval. 1000. Click on one. and 51 is missing here. Let's see 51. Okay, let's copy this one. And it is missing for the current year. Current year it is missing. It is maintained till 2015, but then they didn't maintain 2022. So I have to maintain 2022. So like whatever we are maintaining now, okay, we are calling these financial financial year activities. That means every year when the year is changing, you need to maintain the current year, the number ranges. Then only the system will accept. So these we call a year-end activities. Might be you might be aware about this one. Okay, by month end and by every year, year end they will say that okay, don't do. Okay, wait for some time. We need to do the year-end activities. So like we need to maintain the number ranges, we need to do all this stuff, and at every year we need to do. Okay, now 51 is missing still. Okay, then it is to be maintained, right? It is not saved. Saved, right? Date is 2022. Okay, 51. Where is 51? I maintained, right? Overlap. Why overlap? Okay, yeah, I have maintained wrongly here. So I maintained for the different one. Now I have maintained number ranges. Okay, now let's try again. Now, so whatever the number ranges which we are maintaining here, these we called as a financial year-end activities. Every year when the year is changing, 2022, 2023, 2024 like that, you need to maintain the number ranges for the all the your objects. Okay. Now it is running. So now we maintain, right? Now it's running. The error message is gone, and now it will be trying to enter all the details, getting the details from the PO. Now you need to verify that how much quantity you received and whether the same detail which is capturing or not, and how much the value, the invoice value, and if everything is looks good, then click on the simulate and post. Okay, now see here the quantity which we received up to 100 pieces and 1000 pieces, and the value accordingly PO whatever the value which is there, it is calculated. Okay, if still you have the doubts, no, I didn't receive 100, then you can change the price, quantity and price, and you can do it. Now as per this one, I received this one correctly. Now calculate the tax. Click on a calculator tax and enter the value. Okay. So when you want to do the payment baseline date, so that you can capture here and the payment date and baseline date, and now you can enter the total value. Okay, this much of amount you need to pay. Okay, this amount you need to enter here. From here, the balance amount you need to capture and you paste here. Okay, now the total amount which you need to pay to this vendor is 1,88,850 rupees something. Okay. So now when it is coming to green, that means okay, this balance is correct. Now click on the simulate button. If still if there is any data which is not properly maintained, then you can keep it, put the hold also. Put the hold, or you can put the park, or you can post the document. So by click on the simulate, you can check that, okay, what are the prices which is capturing in the GL account under the balance account, GL account, all we can verify here. Each and every stage it is taking long time. I think we only using this server or something. Anyway, but afternoon and evening the server is speed, right? The server is good. Only morning only you are getting problem, correct?
Shana.
Yeah. But at least why it is trying to run every time? Okay, if it is taking long time, it's okay. But running also it is taking long time.
Morning days, so many people are using.
So many people are using, but not this transaction. If it is already running, then it won't be take much time. It will be run immediately. So you can write the text also. Here you can write text. Okay, other details also you can fill. So once it is posted, this invoice, then that means we are accepting to pay that amount. Okay, we verified and we accepted. Now the finance team, they will pay the amount to the vendor. Until this verification is not completed, they will not pay the amount. Okay, now see here, this is the vendor, ABC vendor. So I need to pay this amount. GRIR, okay, this is 15,000 for the one item. The second item, 9 lakhs. And then there will be taxes. Okay, everything looks good. Then click on post. Once this is posted, then debit and credit. Okay, we need to pay amount to the vendor. Clear? So this is the way. This is the way we'll do the P2P cycle. PR, RFQ, quotation, price comparison, PO, GR, invoice, then payment. So the entire cycle we call as a P2P cycle, procurement to pay cycle. This is the standard basic cycle process in MM. If you're talking about the ST process will be different. Sales order, delivery, PGI, billing, and payment receive. Okay, and when you're talking about production process will be different. Plan order, production order confirmation. Okay, goods issue with production order confirmation, and receipt GR. That will be again the process will be different. So each and every module have their own business process, but still you can use your customized process, or we have some special procurement process. You can follow those process. Now the system is trying to post the GL accounts and posting the accounting documents, posting the invoice document. Okay. So again, it will be we'll check all the details. Everything is fine or not. Anything number ranges which is not maintained properly, all it will be checked. So you understand, right? MM periods every month. Okay, when the month closing, you need to be open the current month and closing the old month, last month. So when you open the current month, the last month will be closed. So that we call as MM periods. Posting periods we need to open. If you want to post a GL account, sorry, if you want to post any material document for the current month, the company code, it should be allowed to post in the current month. You should open the MM periods. Arjun పడుకున్నాడా?
ఏమో అన్న తెలియదు. 2 times లెఫ్ట్ అయ్యి మళ్ళీ జాయిన్ అయ్యిండు.
Arjun, you're there?
No.
No?
No.
No?
అన్నా?
No, Arjun ఉన్నా?
లేడన్న. అర్జున్ అంతే. అర్జున్ ఆల్రెడీ లెఫ్ట్.
దానికోసం అంత వెయిట్ చేయడానికి మార్నింగ్ మనం 5కే స్టార్ట్ చేసుకుంటే ఒక 2 సైకిల్ అయిపోయావుగా.
ఈ రోజు 4:30కి లేచాను. ఈరోజు
మీకోసమని నేను వాళ్ళు 4:30కి లేచి మళ్ళీ పడుకుంటే ఎక్కడ లేకరామని చెప్పి కూర్చున్నా.
లే మెసేజ్ చేయలేదు. అంటే వేరే పర్పస్ ఉండే, వేరే లగేజ్ వస్తుండే మియాపూర్కు రావాలి.
అందుకనే నువ్వు యాక్సెప్ట్ చేయలేదు. లేకపోతే 6కి స్టార్ట్ చేద్దాం అంటావు.
లే అతను కూడా మెసేజ్ చేస్తే వద్దు అన్నాడు. ఇంకా నేను సైలెంట్ అయ్యాను.
మరి వినాలి కదా క్లాస్ అంతా. పడుకుంటే ఎట్లా?
ఇంటి దగ్గర నుంచి వస్తుండే బస్సు, కానీ 5కే వచ్చా. బస్సు ఫాస్ట్ గా వచ్చింది.
కానీ మాదాపూర్ నుంచి లింగంపల్లికి ½ అవర్ జర్నీ అబ్బా గట్టిగా అయితే.
బైక్ కాబట్టి మార్నింగ్ గట్టిగా ట్రాఫిక్ ఉండదు,
ఏముండదు. 15 minutes 20 minutes లో అయిపోవచ్చు.
ఫాస్ట్ గా వెళ్ళచ్చు.
ఓకే, ½ అవర్ తీసుకో, లేకపోతే 6:30 కానీ స్టార్ట్ చేయొచ్చు ఈజీగా.
నావి పార్ట్నర్స్ నేను యాడ్ చేసినప్పుడు ఇంటర్నల్ అవే తీసుకుందాను. అదేం ప్రాబ్లం ఉండదు కదా?
ఏం కాదు ఇంటర్నల్ అంటే ఏం లేదు. అదే అప్పుడు నువ్వు క్రియేట్ చేసే నెంబర్ తీసుకుంటుంది.
అదే సేమ్ ఒకటే
సేమ్
వెండరే అన్నిటికి తీసుకుంది. జిఆర్, ఇన్వాయిస్.
అదే తీసుకుంటుంది అంతే.
కానీ అయినా కూడా అన్ని ట్రై చేసిన అయినా కూడా ఆటోమేటిక్ పిఆర్ అవ్వడం లేదన్న. అన్ని విధాలుగా ట్రై చేశాను నిన్న.
ఆటోమేటిక్ పివో అవ్వట్లేదు.
ఆటోమేటిక్ పిఓ పిఆర్ నాట్ ఎగ్జిక్యూటివ్ అనేది వస్తుంది.
పిఆర్ నెంబర్ ఉందా?
పిఆర్ నెంబర్ ఉందన్న.
పిఆర్ నెంబర్ లోపల పోస్ట్ అవుతుంటుంది.
15033 చెప్పమంటారు
మీ 53 అని పిఆర్ నెంబర్.
ఒక్క నిమిషం.
100028
15033 అన్న.
33
33. చెక్ చేస్తే ఎర్రర్స్ ఉంది. 850.
ఎన్నింటికి ఆఫీస్ నీకు స్టార్ట్ అయిపోతావా
అన్నా?
ఆఫీస్ ఎన్నింటికి?
లేదు నేను 10:30కి వెళ్ళొచ్చు.
మెసేజ్ మెసేజ్ వచ్చింది. ఫీల్డ్ టెక్స్ట్ రిక్వైర్డ్ ఫర్ దిస్ జిఎల్ అకౌంట్. టెక్స్ట్ కంపల్సరీ అంట. సో ఫినాన్స్ సైడ్ వాళ్ళు టెక్స్ట్ కంపల్సరీ ఎంటర్ చేయండి అని చెప్పి పెట్టారు. సో ఓకే, సో ఇప్పుడు ఇక్కడ చూద్దాం. ఇది పిఆర్ నెంబరు. ఓకే, సో సిమ్యులేట్ చేద్దాం. మళ్ళీ సిమ్యులేట్ చేసి పోస్ట్ చేద్దాం. టెక్స్ట్ ఓకే, నువ్వు ఒక మెటీరియల్ క్రియేట్ చేసావు, బాగానే ఉంది. ఆ మెటీరియల్ ఎంటర్ చేసావు. అండ్ ఫిక్స్ వెంటర్ కూడా ఉంది, ఇన్ఫో రికార్డ్ కూడా ఉంది. ఓకే, మిడిల్ మాస్టర్లో ఆటోమేటిక్ పిఓ పెట్టావా?
అన్ని పెట్టాను. పార్ట్నర్స్ యాడ్ చేశాను. ఆటోమేటిక్ పిఓ ఇక్కడ కూడా
ఆటోమేటిక్ పిఓ పెట్టావు. ఓకే, అండ్ వెండర్ వచ్చేసరికి ఈ వెండర్ వచ్చాడు. స్టిల్ ఏదో ఎర్రర్ వస్తుంది ఇక్కడ. ఆటోమేటిక్ పిఓ పెట్టావు, ఇక్కడ కూడా ఆటోమేటిక్ పిఓ పెట్టావు. ఓకే, నువ్వు క్రియేట్ చేసావు పర్చేసింగ్ గ్రూప్ అన్ని. పర్చేస్ గ్రూప్స్ అన్ని నువ్వు క్రియేట్ చేసావా? ప్లాన్ ఏంటి?
ఏంటన్నా?
ప్లాన్ ఏంటి? ప్లాంట్
2-1-2
నువ్వు క్రియేట్ చేసావా?
అన్ని నేనే క్రియేట్ చేసాను.
పెట్టాము. వ్యాలిడ్ టు 23 అది మెటీరియల్ వెండరు ఫిక్స్ వెండర్ పెట్టాము. మైనింగ్ చేసావా? మన ఇన్ఫోరికల్
అవి
ప్రైజ్
అవి
ట్యాక్స్
తీసుకోవట్లేదు
కోడ్ చేసావా?
అన్నా.
ట్యాక్స్ కోడ్
ప్రైజ్ ట్యాక్స్ కూడా అవి తీసుకోవట్లేదు. అది ఇలా 1 నాట్ మెయింటైన్ వస్తుంది.
ట్యాక్స్ కోడ్ ఎంటర్ చేసావా ఇన్ఫోరికల్ లో?
చూడండి.
కోడ్ లెవెల్లో టెక్స్ట్
లేకుంటే నా యూజర్ లాగిన్ ఐడియా వస్తుంది.
ఏది 20 వెండర్ నెంబర్ ఎంత?
వెండర్ అదే ఉంది కదా, ఫిక్స్డ్ వెండర్ అదే ఇచ్చింది. చూడండి 8001. పర్చేసింగ్ 2121 సేమ్ అది.
ఒకసారి స్కిప్ అయితే చాలా టైం తీసుకుంటుంది.
ఫీల్డ్ టెక్స్ట్ మళ్ళీ ఎర్రర్ వస్తుందా? నేను ఎన్నిసార్లు చేసిన.
టెక్స్ట్ ఎక్కడ? ఫీల్డ్ టెక్స్ట్ ఈజ్ రిక్వైర్డ్ అన్నాడు. ఫీల్డ్ టెక్స్ట్ మెయింటైన్ చేసాం ఆల్రెడీ.
జిఎల్ అకౌంట్
స్టిల్ వస్తుంది, ఇంకా వస్తుంది. ఇక్కడ టెక్స్ట్ మిస్ అయింది, ఇక్కడ టెక్స్ట్ మిస్ అయింది. ఫీల్డ్ టెక్స్ట్ ఈజ్ రిక్వైర్డ్ ఫర్ ద GL అకౌంట్. టెక్స్ట్ ఐకాన్లో ఉన్నాం. ఓకే, అక్కడ టెక్స్ట్ ఉంది, ఇక్కడ చూద్దాం.
$2121 పర్చేజ్.
21 కదా?
2121 ఒకటే నెంబర్ ఇచ్చింది.
ఓకే, ఏం మెయింటైన్ చేస్తావు ఇక్కడ? ట్యాక్స్ కోడ్ ఏమంటారు చేయాలి కదా? ట్యాక్స్ కోడ్ మరి ఫ్యూయల్ ట్యాక్స్ కోడ్ మ్యాండేటరీ కదా? సో ట్యాక్స్ కోడ్ పెట్టాలి, ఇన్పుట్ ట్యాక్స్ కోడ్ పెట్టాలి. ఓకే, ఈరోజు నమ్మి 0 కోడ్ ట్యాక్స్ కోడ్ ఉంది.
ఓకే,
ఇది కూడా కాదు, ఇన్పుట్ ట్యాక్స్ కోడ్ కాదు. స్కీమా గ్రూప్ ఏదో కన్వర్ట్ చేసావు, 0 ట్యాక్స్ కోడ్ పెట్టుకున్నావు. చూద్దాం.
0 ట్యాక్స్.
ఓకే, ఇది యాక్సెప్ట్ చేస్తాను. సో
నేను చెక్ చేస్తాను.
59 వెళ్ళి ఇంకెక్కడ టెక్స్ట్లు ఉన్నారు బాబు, టెక్స్ట్ లేకపోతే ఇక్కడ నీకు ఆప్షన్ ఉంటాయి మీరు హోల్డ్ కానీ, హోల్డ్ ఆప్షన్ ఉంటుంది, సిమ్యులేట్ ఆప్షన్ ఉంటుంది. ఓకే, సో ఈ నెంబర్తో ఇప్పుడు ఫిక్స్డ్ చేసావా? నువ్వు చేసావా ఆల్రెడీ ME59 నేను
రిక్వెషన్ నాట్ బీన్ క్రియేటెడ్ అని వస్తుంది అన్న. నేను ME12
రిక్వెస్ట్ నెంబర్ అవుతుంది. టెక్స్ట్ ప్రాబ్లం వస్తుంది. మనం ఏం చేద్దామంటే దీన్ని జిఎల్ అకౌంట్ లెవెల్లో 154,000 లెవెల్లో ఈ ఫీల్డ్ మ్యాండేటరీ తీసారు. ఎక్కడ పెట్టారు? ఓకే, ఇక్కడ మనం ఎక్కడైనా మార్చగలమో చూద్దాం. ఫీల్డ్ స్టాటస్ టెక్స్ట్ మ్యాండేటరీ పెట్టారు. ఇక్కడ దీన్ని చేంజ్ చేస్తారు. ఫీల్డ్ స్టాటస్
అన్న సేమ్ ఎర్రర్ వస్తుంది. ఒకవేళ రేపు నా యూజర్ లాగిన్ అయ్యి చూద్దాం.
ఇక్కడ మీకు ఫీల్డ్ స్టేటస్లో మ్యాండేటరీ పెట్టారు. టెక్స్ట్ తీసేస్తే మనకి ఈ ఎర్రర్ పోతుంది. కానీ టీ కోడ్ ఏంటని చూస్తున్నాను ఫీల్డ్ స్టేటస్ గ్రూప్కి. లేదంటే మనం మళ్ళీ ఎక్కడికి వెళ్ళాలి? రావట్లేదు
సార్ అన్న,
రావట్లేదా?
ఎర్రర్ వస్తుంది. నాకు ఎర్రర్ కుడ్ నాట్ బి క్రియేటెడ్ అని వస్తుంది. రిక్వెషన్ కుడ్ నాట్ బి క్రియేటెడ్ అని. అవన్నీ చేయకుండా ఏం కావాలి అంటే డైరెక్ట్ పిఆర్ నెంబర్ ఇచ్చినా కూడా అవ్వట్లేదు. 33
కస్టమైజేషన్ ఫర్ దిస్ మిస్సింగ్ అంట. మీరు కస్టమైజ్ చేస్తున్నావు. అకౌంటింగ్ డేటా మేనేజ్ చేయలేదు. మెటల్ మాస్టర్లో అకౌంటింగ్ డేటా మేనేజ్ చేయలేదు. ఓకే,
అవి నాకు చూపిలేదు. అవి నేను కొడుతుంటే అవి అన్నీ చూపించలేదు అన్న. అవి రెండే చూపిస్తుంది.
ఎందుకు చూసి ప్లస్ మార్క్ డే పెట్టాలి. ప్లస్ మార్క్ ఉంటుంది ఇక్కడ. ప్లస్ మార్క్ డే
అవే కొట్టే కానీ చూపించలేదు అసలు. చూడను
కనిపిస్తుంది కదా.
రాలేదన్నా లేకుంటే
ఓకే, 11 ఇంటర్వల్
7 zeros 55
2 3 4 5 6 7 zeros
55.
అకౌంటింగ్ డేటా మేనేజ్ చేయలేదు. ఓకే, మీటర్ మేనేజ్ చేసావా? చేసిన డేటా
అవన్నీ పర్చేజింగ్ లో ఉన్నాయి ఆల్రెడీ. ప్లాన్ 2121 స్టోరేజ్ లొకేషన్
దాని డేటా మేనేజ్ చేయలేదు. అకౌంటింగ్ డేటా
ఎక్కడన్నా ఏది ఒకసారి చేయొచ్చు. వాల్యుయేషన్ క్లాస్ ఓకే.
వాల్యుయేషన్ క్లాస్ మేనేజ్ చేయలేదు. చెప్పా కదా, ఇంపార్టెంట్ బేసిక్ డేటా, పర్చేసింగ్ డేటా, అకౌంటింగ్ డేటా.
వాల్యుయేషన్ క్లాస్ ప్రైస్ కంట్రోల్ మెయిన్ అని చెప్పారు. నేను ప్రైస్ కంట్రోల్ ఇచ్చాను, వాల్యుయేషన్ క్లాస్ ఇవ్వలేదు అనుకుంటా.
ప్రైస్ కంట్రోల్ వస్తే అకౌంటింగ్ డేటా క్రియేట్ అవుతుంది కదా. ఓకే, ఇది ఒకటి క్లియర్ అయింది. ఇప్పుడు ఈ కస్టమైజేషన్ ఎవరో చేశారు. ఎక్కడి నుంచి చేశారని తెలియదు. లక్ష్మి మనం టేబుల్లో మేనేజ్ చేస్తాం.
3Dలో అవన్నీ నోట్ చేసుకోవాలి.
A_1I A_1I INTCUS
INTCUS.
ఓకే, మెయింటైన్. ఓకే, ఇక్కడ నీ కంపెనీ కూడా మెయింటైన్ చేయాలి. ఏ కంపెనీ కూడా నుంచి కాపీ చేసావు నువ్వు?
2121 అన్న.
కాపీ చేసింది నువ్వు క్రియేట్ చేసినప్పుడు.
ఇదే అన్న.
ఏ కంపెనీ కోడ్ నుంచి కాపీ చేసావు అంటున్నా?
కంపెనీ కోడ్ 1000 అన్న కాపీ చేసింది.
ఓకే ఓకే, నా నేను ఇది మెయింటైన్ చేశాను, ఇది మెయింటైన్ చేశాను. ఓకే, లెట్స్ సీ ఏమైనా అవుతుందమ్మో చూద్దాం. ఇంకేమైనా వస్తే అలా చూద్దాం. ఓకే, స్టిల్ ఇట్స్ నాట్ కన్వర్టెడ్. ఎందుకంటే ఇది ఈ టేబుల్ మిస్ అవుతుంది. ఈ టేబుల్లో సరిగ్గా రావట్లేదు. ప్రతి టేబుల్ కరెక్ట్గా రావట్లేదు. డబల్ నైన్ వస్తుంది. కస్టమైజ్ చేస్తుంది.
కంపెనీ కోడ్ మర్చిపోయా. 9999. సారీ అన్న. అదేదో అన్ని 2121 అనుకుని అలాగే పెట్టేసా. 99 కంపెనీ కోడ్ 9999. ఓకే, ఇప్పుడు అయితే సరే ఓకే. అంటే 99 అంటే ఆ మెయింటెనెన్స్ ఏందన్నా, అది ఇందాక వచ్చింది J-
అదే సింక్. అంటే నువ్వు ఇండియా మెయింటైన్ చేస్తావు కదా. ఇండియాకి మెయింటైన్ చేసినప్పుడు కంట్రీ వర్షన్ ఇండియా అని మనకి ట్యాక్స్ ప్రొసీజర్ వేరే ఉంటుంది. అన్ని కంట్రీస్కి ఒక్కొక్క ట్యాక్స్ ప్రొసీజర్ ఉంటుంది. మన ఇండియా వాళ్ళకి మన ట్యాక్స్ ప్రొసీజర్ వేరే ఉంటాయి అన్నమాట. సో అక్కడ సెన్వాట్ మంత్ ఎప్పుడు స్టార్ట్ అవుతుంది ఇవన్నీ కూడా మెన్షన్ చేయాలన్నమాట.
మిస్ చేసింది వాల్యుయేషన్ క్లాస్ ఇది. అవును,
ఇది ట్యాక్స్ మిస్ అయింది. అక్కడ అకౌంటింగ్ డేటా మిస్ అయింది.
అకౌంటింగ్ డేటా మీరు చెప్పారు. వాల్యుయేషన్ క్లాస్ అకౌంటింగ్ డేటా మ్యాండేటరీ అని ఒక క్లాస్ లో చెప్పారు. కానీ నేను అది ఒకటి మిస్ చేసి ఒకటి పెట్టేశాను. ఓకేనా. ఓకేనా.
ఇది ఇన్వాయిస్ మరి వీళ్ళు ఏదో చేశారు. మనకి కొన్ని ఫినాన్స్ సైడ్ లో వాళ్ళు మ్యాండేటరీ ఫీల్డ్స్ చేశారు. ఫీల్డ్ మనం ఎంటర్ చేసినా అది యాక్సెప్ట్ చేయట్లేదు.
ఓకే అన్న, రేపు చూద్దాం.
ఎందుకని తెలీదు, బట్ ఇంకోసారి ట్రై చేసి చూడలేదు.
ఓకే అన్న.
ఇంకోసారి ఫస్ట్ నుంచి వేరే క్రియేట్ చేస్తే అయిపోతుంది అన్న, అప్పుడు తెలుస్తుంది మనకి. అప్పుడు కూడా సేమ్. ఇంకొకసారి ఫస్ట్ నుంచి క్రియేట్ చేస్తే వేరే పర్చేస్ ఆర్డర్ అన్న ఫస్ట్ నుంచి వేరే. ఇప్పుడు
ప్రాబ్లం కాదు, ఇన్వాయిస్ వెరిఫికేషన్ లో వీళ్ళు కొన్ని ఫీల్డ్స్ మ్యాండేటరీ పెట్టారు, అంతా పోస్ట్ అయిపోయినాయి, జిఆర్లు అన్నీ అయిపోయినాయి. ఓన్లీ ఇన్వాయిస్ ఒకటి పెండింగ్ ఉంది. ఇన్వాయిస్ లో ఏం చేశారంటే జిఎల్ అకౌంట్ లెవెల్లో ఒక టెక్స్ట్ మ్యాండేటరీ అని చెప్పి పెట్టారు. టెక్స్ట్ ఫీల్డ్ ఎక్కడ ఉందని తెలియట్లేదు. ఎందుకంటే స్క్రీన్ లో చాలా టెక్స్ట్ ఫీల్డ్స్ ఉన్నాయి అన్నమాట, ఒకటి కాదు రెండు కాదు, అన్ని చాలా టెక్స్ట్ ఫీల్డ్ ఉన్నాయి. ఇక్కడ ఒక టెక్స్ట్ ఉంది, ఇక్కడ ఒక టెక్స్ట్ ఉంది, ఇంకెక్కడైనా టెక్స్ట్లు ఉంటే ఇంకక్కడ ఒక టెక్స్ట్ ఉంటుంది. పోవాలంటే ఫీల్డ్ ఎక్కడ ఉందో చూడాలి. ఎందుకు క్యాప్చర్ చేస్తుంది ఇది? అందుకే మోస్ట్లీ చాలా చోట్ల ఏంటంటే ఇన్వాయిస్ ఎఫ్ఐ వాళ్ళు చూసుకుంటారు చాలా చోట్ల, కొన్ని క్లయింట్లో. బట్ కొన్ని క్లయింట్లు ఏంటంటే ఎంఎం వాళ్ళు చూస్తారు. ఇక్కడ ఏమన్నా
ఒకవేళ రికార్డు ఉంటే నేను మళ్ళీ వింటాను, టైం అవుతుంది. రికార్డ్ అవుతుంటే లాస్ట్ లో వింటాను, క్లాస్ రీక్యాప్ చేస్తాను. టైం అవుతుంది, 9-10 అయింది.
ఓకే. ఇక్కడ ఏం చేశారు ఏం లేదులే, పోస్ట్ అయితే అయిపోతుంది అంతే. పోస్ట్ చేయడం
ఓకే, రికార్డు ఉంటే వింటాను మళ్ళీ. ఓకే అన్న, బాయ్.
బాయ్.
బాయ్ అన్న.
బాయ్.